everybody and welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be showing you Transformers masterpiece Skyfire. But before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you won't miss no uploads. Give a thumbs up if you enjoy. So with that all out of the way, let's begin. As always, start up the packaging. Here it is. You can see nice image of Skyfire, both in his robot mode and in his jet mode. See, Transformers masterpiece, Skyfire / Jetfire, MP57. On this side of the box, a nice image of Skyfire / Jetfire. This is gonna come Skyfire. Other side of the box, see Skyfire. And on the back of the box, you can see them. And you can see all this. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for the packaging. So here we have Skyfire in his jet mode. Just bring down the camera. Yeah, he's a good figure. I do enjoy him. And I do have some problems, but I'll mention them when I get to it. So, take a closer look at the details. Let's see, nice blue for the cockpit section. That nice Autobot insignia. See the red, the white, the blue, translucent blue. Here, back here. See his thrusters, the wings. Underneath, yeah, you can easily tell that these are the legs. Yeah. So not really much to talk about. But it does have some features. Really cool. But before we get into the features, let's do the accessories. So let's set him off to the side. Alright, so first, he comes with a lot of stuff. So I guess first thing we talk about is a character card. Here it is. See Skyfire in the back. Yeah, stuff I cannot read. Yeah, pretty cool. So now for accessories wise, a lot of these are for robot mode. So I'll show the things off for jet, things off for robot. So for stuff that for the jet mode, he does come with a stand, which these three, this and this are separate pieces, and same thing as this, so it's pretty easy. Put them together. See a little port, and you can adjust this however you like. Yeah, but to plug Skyfire on. Plug them on. It comes with this piece, so this just plugs into here, and this, the very top part, let me just raise up the camera. This will just plug underneath, right in here. So for this, just out. And you just want to so if you guys cannot see, because I'm trying to, but there are some little slots underneath. Come on. And yeah, try this. Just move this, and I'll just plug it in, and hopefully I can put them onto the stand. Alright. Go. Then this plugs right in there. Then that just that. Make sure that's in. Yeah, and there you have Skyfire flying around. But see, he doesn't look like he's flying. So that's why he comes with 2 effect parts. So you could just plug them right into the boosters. So now it looks like he is flying, which is really cool. And yes, you can store the gun. Yes, he does come with a gun. And this does store. Just flip that back, and then if you want to, then this just stores. Right in there. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna just take them off. And I will just move this off to the side. Yeah. And to store the gun, we just remove the effect parts. I'll talk about the parts later. To robot mode, the gun just stores just right under here. Yeah. It stores right under there as well. Yeah. So now to get into, he does have some landing gears as well. So we just flip them over. Actually, no, I'm not done talking about the accessories for jet mode. I don't know how I forgot, but he does come with 3 figures, 3 minifigures. Does come with a little jack, Jazz, and Optimus Prime. Yeah, and to quickly show these guys off. Just bring this down. So, for Optimus, his articulation-wise, his head can't move. His arms can do a full 360. Out, there's a bend. He has a waist swivel, so he can move up that far. Can move back that far. Go out that far. He has a bend at the knee. Yeah. Optimus, Wheeljack. My copy Wheeljack's limbs like to come off. But for Wheeljack's, it's basically all these guys have the same exact posability, so same articulation, I should say. So yeah. But now why I mention them is because here you can flip this section up, and you can take any of the one of the bots, slide them right in there. Make sure his arms are up. Oh, one thing I will mention a little bit later. I don't say anything. Yeah, you could take Optimus, or you could take any one of the bots. Poke them right in there. And the cockpit can open, and you can put one of the figures in here. And this, and sorry, show it. Here, just bring Skyfire. Just open that up, and Optimus cannot fit in here. Optimus cannot, so have to use either Wheeljack or Jazz. Yeah, you can just in here. You can just take Jazz. Just plug. You can just put him in. Jazz right in there. And for Wheeljack, you can either open this section up. Oops, as you can see, you can open this section up. There's one on both sides. Or what you can do underneath. See if I can do it. Okay. Underneath there is a little panel right in here that flips down. Nope, right here. Section right here. Oops. Don't want to untab it. But there's a little panel that can flip down. Oh yeah. So just remove them real quick. So oh yeah. So I guess, and he does come with landing gears. Just type that back in. So for the landing gears, just out, flip out the landing gears. It's really hard to do, but just flip these out, flip out the landing gears, close these back up. Up here, just bring these out, flip out the landing gear, close up. Yeah, it's really hard to do for me. It's on camera, so I'm not gonna. So yeah. So that's pretty much it for jet modes. Now let's do some size comparisons. So here he is, and here is my previous review. Navigate, aka Street Whiz. Here is next to Tracks, Masterpiece Tracks. Here is next to Masterpiece Sideswipe. And last but not least, here he is next to Masterpiece Movie Optimus Prime. Yeah. So now that's pretty much it for the vehicle mod. So now let's get down to transformation. So first thing you want to do is come here to the wings, just bring these out just to get some clearance. Then what you want to do is come down here on tab, and I'll try to show, like, he's a big figure, so I'll try. So untap these, then you want to come down here. Here you want to pull these hip sections out, so you can bring these down, extend, push them outwards, then bring them down. So then what you want to do is to from here open that panel, extend the legs, push them up. That will just tab in, bring out the foot, bring out the heel spur. They have one leg, all done. Same one to the opposite side. Open panel, extend, goes up till it taps in, bring out the foot, and then bring out the heel spur. And there you have the leg space, all done. Now we can work on the upper half. Just raise up the camera, because he's gonna get tall. So now for up here, what you want to do, should we begin? Where should we begin? Where should we begin? Alright, so from here, wiggle this, turn tab. So then, sure that's out. And I want to leave it like that, because now we're going to work here. Over here, what you want to do, tab, and then tab from up here, these out, come in here, bring all this out. So we'll form, these will be the arms. Go, then you can just tap all this back in. Bottom part, kind of tricky. There we go. Then do the same one to the opposite side. Tab, bring out the arms, in. And then just tab everything. Tab all this back in. Tab. Okay. So now we can work on up here more. So what I want to do, I want to take all this. I want to bring all this down over here. You just put your finger inside here to hold this, because then you want to bring this down, and you want to make it sure you have it like that. And you want to slide all this in. That will just tab in. That, like that. Then what you want to do next is to come here to the cockpit section. Want to bring all this out, bring these out, bring it down. And want to bring the rest of this down. Want to come in here, I want to take this white panel, push it up, and you can just bring it down. You can just take this section up. Then it's going to be a tab slot connection. There's a slot right there that'll go into a tab right there. So just tap that in. Then you can just bring these down by one. Oops, nope. By one notch. So, okay. Now where to begin? Okay, so now we can work on the arms. A little bit of the arms. Actually, or maybe we should do the backpack. No, the arms. Okay, for the arms. Come in here. And just slide this out. Want to bring it up. This tab or this all right here, so go into the tab right in there. So just raise it up. Try not to push it in like I did. Just off camera. Said he's gonna be a pain. Do it on camera. Alright, there we go. I'm going to have that tabbed in. Your feet will cooperate with you. Want to bring this down, and it looks like this. And want to just slide that in so these tabs and slots matches. Because then what you want to do is bring this up, tab that in, then come underneath here. There's a little slot underneath here that will go into a tab right in there. This is very difficult to do. So just off camera, I recommend go do it from the back. Tap that in. Then you can just come here, do this, and tab that in. Then want to leave the arms, and we're going to do this part last since that's the easiest. The same, slide out, bring it up, tap that in, then just push this in, raise this up, tap that in, bring this down, then just, oops, then hit the camera. Oh, that was actually easy. This time actually got tabbed in. Alright, then tab that in. Leave the arms like that. You can do it now, but for my sake, I'm going to do that last. So, now let's work on the backpack. So for the backpack, make sure the wings are displayed out. Sorry if you guys can't see. So I'm going to come here, untab, tab all this. I'm going to just bring this whole thing back so it doesn't fall. So I can bring down the camera real quick. Alright. Now, back here, want to just bring this whole section in like that. So now what you want to do is come here. See if how I can explain this. Okay. So then want to just bring this down, or bring this in upon itself. Then want to make sure you don't push this in all the way. So this guys could not see. Sorry, that was my fault. So it was up here. Then you just want to bring it down. Then want to make sure this does not go all the way in. Then what we want to do is come up here. It's on a little rail here. So we want to push this whole thing up till it clips into place. And to that, it's coming here. Pops all this in. Tap all this. And I want to come in here. Just want to slide. Want to take all this and just push it up. So push up as far as it can go. Then we can just come in here. Guys, then just want to shove this in, and this will just tab in to place. Then I want to take the boosters down. Boosters, want to just push them up. Now, last thing to do for the back is want to take the wings, bring them in, rotate them up, and push them in. And I did not like the sound. So the same. You just untap that, give you clearance. Cut, push it in, make sure. So this stays tapped in. Alright. Now we can just bring out the arms, because now you can just officially bring these down. Alright. Finally, we're almost done. So now for the arms, just want to come here, this out, bring out the hand, rotate, bring it down, close it up, rotate. They have a hand, they have an arm, all done. Do the same one to the opposite side. So come here, out, bring out the hand halfway, want to rotate it to give you clearance. Bring out the rest of the way, close it up, rotate. And then there you have Skyfire in his robot mode. Alright, so now let's take a close look at the details. Start it off with the head. See, a really nice head sculpt. Blue eyes, silver. See the Autobot insignia. Going down. Blue for the cockpit, the red. The silver for the feet. It's a really nice looking figure. Yeah. So for articulation wise, his head can look up that far, can't look down, it can look that far, unless you can bring it up like that, then he can look up more, can look down, and he can do full 360. His arms can, see if I can go without tabbing, move up far. They could do a full 360, wasn't for the wings, so I can move up that far, and move back that far. Can go out. It's the rotation. It has a bend. It's a double bend. For his hand, for his fingers, this can move up, and he has individual articulated fingers. Yeah. And his hand can rotate. For his legs, he does not have a waist swivel. Here, let me just bring it down. Does not have a waist swivel. His legs here, his legs move up that far. They can go back that far. But if you move this joint as well, then his legs can move up even higher. If you move out the side panel, his legs can move out that far. Just tuck that back in. These can move up and down. He does have a bend at the knee. Can move 90 degrees. His feet can go up that far. They can go down that far. And he does have an ankle pivot. Yeah, articulation, it's good. And I can understand why they didn't give him a waist swivel, since I don't know how they would do it. But yeah. So now we'll talk about the accessories again. This time I'm not going to talk about the minifigs, because... So I guess first thing to start off with is the new ones first. So does come with some 2 interchangeable chests. So it can remove the Autobot insignia. You can either give them no symbol, or you can give them a Decepticon insignia, since he was a Decepticon turned Autobot. But I like to keep the Autobot one on. Does come with some different heads or different face expressions, and you just remove it like so. Just here to the head, and this just pops right off. And he does come with his battle mask thing, and to attach it, you just plug it right on there. Yeah, see there I have him with his battle mask. It's quite cool. Yeah, and for his gun, just flip out this. With his hand, just open up his fingers. Oh, there's a giant slot right there. Tap, and this can plug into either one of his hands. Just close it up. Wrap his fingers around. And yeah, there I have him holding his gun. And the instructions doesn't really say, but I don't think. Well, you can actually plug in some blast effects, and you can't do both. You can do only one, unless you kind of display them out, like bend them, which I would not like that. Or you can just plug these back on the thrusters in his vehicle mode, or on the back, and you don't want to pop this off. Yeah. So yeah. So that's pretty much it for the accessories. Just remove them. Alright. So now for some features. For his head, the visor can open. And like I said, for his legs, the red panels on his legs can open and close. Yeah, that's pretty much it to talk about. So now let's get down to size comparisons and then transformation. So I'm not looking forward to. Alright, so for size comparisons, here is, and here is my previous review. Navigate, aka Street Whiz. Here is next to Studio Series, Masterpiece Tracks, not Studio Series, Masterpiece Tracks. Here is next to Masterpiece Sideswipe. And last but not least, here is next to Masterpiece Movie Optimus Prime. Yeah. So yeah. Alright, so now let's get back down to transformation, which is gonna be fun. Really, it's not gonna be fun. Okay, so that's first thing to do. Okay, so hands, since that's gonna be the easiest. So here, recommend rotating this round. Opening up this panel, take the hand itself, and just bring it down. Hand, bring it up, rotate, make sure the fingers are collapsed, bring it down, and close it up. Do the same on to the opposite side, so rotate, open up, bring in the hand, rotate, and push it all in, and close it up. So now, next thing I want to do is come up here. Just basically on-tab all this, so just tab, take it down, take this section, push it in, come here, and just slide that like so. Do the same on the opposite side. Have all that, push it in, and slide if it does, and then just slide. Okay. So now we're gonna just work on his backpack. So for back here, actually no, before we do that, we gotta move stuff out of the way. Move his legs out of the way, so just come out, and I like to come down by 2 clicks. Now we can work back here. Okay. So for back here, man, extending the wing. Rotate them out and just tab them in. Same, them out, rotate and use double hinge and tab all that in. Okay. Now what you want to do is come here, tab, bring this whole thing out. You can just come here, extend this. Then come here. Sorry if you guys can't really see that well. Extend them. Like so. And then, actually no, before you want to extend them, just to make stuff a lot easier, you don't want to extend them just yet. Just makes stuff a lot easier. You want to come here and then you just push all this down. Then you can extend. And want to come back here and want to use the rail and just want to take this whole back section, bring it back. So I recommend holding this white panel and break it down. Then after that, you can just bring up the camera a little bit. Then I want to bring out this white panel around out. Then okay, then what you want to do next, come here, whole section forward, and you want to make sure all this is out, because this will just go inside, oops, no, like that. Then you can just bring this in, and then all this will just tab in, like so. And after that, come here, take the boosters, rotate them, and push them out. Okay. Sorry guys, I did not show that. So now, where to begin next? Alright, so now we got the backpack done, so we don't have to worry about that. So now we can work on his chest. Or we can work on here. So, on tab, the whole cockpit section, bring out this panel, and I'm bringing this up. Grab the camera, and I'm actually going to stand up for this, so. Let's see. So now, just want to bring this whole thing up. So. Then, to that, just bring this down. Want to make it so it's like that. Sorry that I didn't make it. But want to have it like this. Okay. Now, what to do next? Alright, let's bring down the camera. So then I want to come here. Take this whole section. I want to try not to tab this section. Right here, you just extend this. And here, I want to bring out this little white piece, but it's super hard to do, so I'm going to use a part separator to get in here and bring it in. And this is one thing I do not like, is I don't know what they use for this, but it starts flaking. The white comes off, so still recommend you being careful with it, but do that. And you can just bring up this panel. Then this will just tab into each other. This little bar right here, just go right in there. And just off camera, because once again, this is more difficult. There we go. Alright. Okay, then once you have that, then to here. So now for here, what you want to do, open up the side panels. Like so. So then what you want to do is bring this in, bring this up so you can collapse it like that. Have like this. So then you'll want to rotate it. And this part will just go right in here. So just try to push all this in. that will just go right there. Then bring all this in. Sorry if you guys cannot see that well. Push that in all the way. Then let's bring this down, and this just tab everything. Just tab all this back in. There we go. Some stuff might come undone, so just try your best to get it all back tabbed in. Okay. So now I'll just do the same thing to the opposite side. I'm going to do this off camera real quick, because it's a pain to do on camera. Push all this in. Collapse. Okay, so it's fighting me now. Oh, okay. Well, one thing I forgot. Want to make sure this is straight. You want to make sure this whole thing is straight to now. So make sure all that is all straightened out. Then it should close good. Yep. All right. One side done, then just do the same thing on to the opposite side. Alright. Go. So now, last thing to do is work on the legs. So, just bring it down. Okay. Back here. So, here I'm going to lay them down to the ground. Back here, what you want to do is flip in the heel spur, bring up the foot. Same heel spur, bring up the foot. Okay, so now what you want to do, bring out this panel. Said it's very hard, so that's how I use a part separator. Get inside and just out this thing, slide it in, bring that panel up. While this is still out, just want to rotate it up. I said rotate up. There we go, all the way up. Push it in, and then this will just tab right in there. Do the same to the opposite side. Come in here. Out. In. Down. Pull section up. Push it in, and make sure that's tapped in. And there you have Skyfire back in his jet mode. So, final thoughts on Masterpiece Skyfire. He's a good figure. I do really enjoy him. I just do not like the transformation, especially doing it on camera. Off camera, way easier, but yeah. Really nice looking figure. Raw mode looks amazing. Vehicle mode looks amazing. And yeah. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!